I'm Mark, and this is Julie, and we are from HotDocs, the market-leading document assembly software. HotDocs has over 9,000 customers worldwide, including 4 of the top 5 banks. HotDocs reduces risk, aids compliance, enables standardization, and creates efficiency when producing documents. It helps businesses and the people in them create their documents faster, cleaner, and better. Today, I'd like to tell you about Emma. Emma is a document processor at a large global bank. Every day, she creates financial agreements for the bank's customers. On a good day, she creates about 3 of these agreements. If things go really well, she might create 4. These agreements, they require a long and tedious review process that ends only when everyone agrees that most of the errors are probably gone and the risk of a customer receiving a document with errors in it is perceived as low. This is really frustrating for Emma. And she's not the only one who's dissatisfied. The bank is spending more time and more money producing these agreements, and their customers are waiting a longer period of time to receive them. Emma knew there had to be a better way, and she recently discovered HotDocs. Today, we're going to tell you how HotDocs has improved things for Emma, the bank, and the bank's customers. Emma starts by launching her web browser and navigating to the HotDocs Hub. In the HotDocs Hub, she selects her HotDocs template. The HotDocs Hub enables users to use HotDocs templates to produce output documents. Upon launching the interview, Emma is presented with a dynamic questionnaire that allows her to answer the questions necessary to complete the document. She sees an intuitive flow of questions that are determined by the business rules and logic in that document template, and she simply answers the questions. She might start by typing in an agreement date or selecting it from a calendar icon. She then navigates through that interview process, simply answering the questions that are presented to her, using standard Windows keystrokes or her mouse. For example, Emma might like to include the right to repurchase shares. She simply needs to click yes to that question, and then dynamically, the repurchase rate question is displayed for her to answer. Emma is only going to see the questions that she needs to answer to complete her document. When she's finished answering all of the questions, she simply clicks Finish. HotDocs intelligently builds the output document using the answers that Emma has provided in the interview and the business rules defined in the HotDocs template. She opens up that completed document, and it's simply a Microsoft Word document, just like any other document she's manually created in the past, except that it is accurate, perfectly formatted, and it was produced in just a fraction of the time. Also, these documents that are produced by HotDocs, it reduces the opportunity for users to make errors, so they require little to no review time. And this is really being noticed within the bank. Fortunately, it's very easy for Emma to share her success with her colleagues. She simply shares that template with her colleagues in the HotDocs Hub. The bank's customers are happier too. They're receiving error-free documents in a much faster turnaround time. So, how did Emma create this template to begin with? She starts by opening up an existing agreement in Microsoft Word, and then she uses HotDocs tools to identify changeable text, business rules, and logic, and insert HotDocs placeholders instead. For example, here, we'll select the investor's name. On the right-hand side, she chooses to add a text placeholder, and then enters a name for that placeholder, and chooses to add that field into her document template, replacing all existing instances of the investor's name in the document. This is a tremendous improvement on her old process, which just required opening up an existing document, making many manual edits to it for all of the customer-specific information. Now she makes those changes just once. Emma can continue on adding in the number of shares or the share value, and she has tools available to her to control things. For example, the number of decimal places that might get merged into the document. In fact, she can control any answers formatting that goes into the output document. Emma can also build in business rules to calculate values. For example, here we can calculate the total investment value by multiplying the number of shares by the share value. Emma no longer needs to make these or other calculations manually, which previously was a very time-consuming and error-prone process. Also, Emma has tools available to her to add business rules and logic into the template so that only the language that needs to go into the output document is included. For example, she might highlight a paragraph and choose to add a conditional region. Here, we'll base the conditional region on the investment dividend question, so that if the user provides an answer of yes to this question, then that language will be included into the output document. Now, Emma, once she's added all of her placeholders and all of her business rules into her HotDocs template, it only needs the customer-specific information now. So she simply deploys that template into the HotDocs hub, where her users can easily use that template to generate documents. This HotDocs interview process is dynamically generated from the placeholders and business rules that Emma has added into her template. However, tools are available for her to be able to modify and change this interview if necessary. In fact, she might even create a single interview process that generates a whole package of output documents for a specific loan or other type of documents within the bank. Emma's solution is now being rolled out in 29 different countries and in 11 different languages. HotDocs provides a truly enterprise, centralized document assembly solution that can help you build your documents in a more efficient way and integrate with your line of business systems and other internal processes. We hope that you can come and speak to us, where we would love to talk to you about how HotDocs can help you build your documents more perfectly. Thank you very much.